I put a fake note on the Corvette's windshield that read, "Sorry I hit your car, you probably won't even notice the damage," because it was taking up 4 spots. So I work at this busy shopping center downtown, and the parking situation is absolutely terrible. Like, we're talking about 20 spots total for customers, and half the time people are circling the lot for 10 minutes just to find something. I've seen people park 3 blocks away and walk because it's that bad. This one Tuesday afternoon, I'm heading to my car after my shift at the phone repair shop, and I see this bright yellow Corvette parked diagonally across 4 spaces right up front. Not just a little crooked. This thing was taking up the 4 best spots near the entrance. The guy clearly thought his car was too precious to risk getting a tiny scratch from someone's door. I stood there for a second just staring at it. There was this elderly woman with a walker slowly making her way from the back of the lot because she couldn't find anywhere closer to park. A mom with 2 little kids was dragging a stroller across the gravel because she had to park on the street. Meanwhile, this dude's car is sitting there like it owns the place. I walked closer to get a better look, and the thing was spotless. Not a single mark on it. Chrome so shiny I could see my reflection. The license plate read CORVT8 or something equally obnoxious. There wasn't even dust on the windshield. That's when I got the idea. I pulled out a piece of paper from my work notepad and wrote, "Sorry I hit your car, you probably won't even notice the damage," in my messiest handwriting. I folded it up and stuck it under the windshield wiper where he'd definitely see it. Then I just went home and forgot about it. The next day, I'm walking into work around noon, and I see the same yellow Corvette in the lot, but this time it's parked normally in a single space. The owner is crouched down next to the driver's side door with a flashlight, running his hands along the paint. He's got the hood popped open and he's checking every inch of that car like he's looking for evidence at a crime scene. I walk past him toward the store entrance, and he looks up at me with this stressed expression. "Hey, you work here, right? Did you see anyone near my car yesterday? Someone left me this note saying they hit it." He holds up my crumpled piece of paper. I put on my best confused face. "Oh no, that sucks, man. Did you find any damage?" "That's the thing," he says, standing up and wiping his hands on his jeans. "I've been looking for 20 minutes and I can't find a single scratch, but they said I probably wouldn't notice it, so maybe it's somewhere I'm missing." He spent another 15 minutes crawling around that car with his phone flashlight, checking the bumpers, the side panels, even the roof. At one point, he called his buddy to come over with better lighting equipment. I watched from inside the store as 2 grown men examined every square inch of that Corvette for damage that didn't exist. Around 4 p.m., I saw him again. He was on the phone with what I assume was his insurance company, pacing back and forth next to his car. "No, there's no visible damage, but the note says there should be." "What do you mean you can't file a claim without proof of damage? They hit my car." This went on for 3 days. Every morning he'd show up and inspect the car again. He even brought one of those little magnifying glasses you use for reading fine print. On Thursday, I overheard him telling another customer that he was considering taking it to the dealership to have them look for microscopic damage. By Friday, he'd printed out the note and was showing it to anyone who'd listen. "Look at this," he'd say. "Someone definitely hit my car, but I can't figure out where. The note says I probably won't notice it, so it must be really subtle." The best part was watching him park. After that first day, he never took up more than 1 space again. He'd measure the distance between his car and the lines with his foot. Sometimes he'd back out and repark if he thought he was too close to one side. About 2 weeks later, I'm grabbing lunch at the sandwich shop next door, and I overhear him talking to the cashier. "You know what's crazy? I got that note saying someone hit my car, spent hours looking for damage, even took it to 3 different body shops. Nobody could find anything wrong with it. Then my neighbor pointed out that maybe someone was just messing with me because I was parking like a jerk." He laughed and shook his head. I guess I was being pretty selfish with those parking spots. Learned my lesson, though. The guy never parked across multiple spaces again.